Lead yourself first. Hi, I'm Dr. Tatijana, or Dr. T. Welcome to Lead Yourself First, mastering your psychology in a speedy world. So today's episode is called Grounding, Time to Slow Down, or maybe even pause. Because in a world that's always speeding up, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is to learn to slow down or stop. In our last episode, we talked a lot about self-care. Not the bubble bath and candle kind, although bubble baths and candles are amazing. We talked more about the biology kind. The kind where self-care means learning to really listen to the two biggest influencers out there, your brain and your nervous system. So today, let's take it one step further. Because once you start listening to these two, the next question becomes, what do you do? How do you show up when life gets really noisy? Here's one possibility. In a world that's moving at hyperspeed, presence can become the most powerful anchor. So if it's this important, what is presence anyways? I'm proposing it's this. When your nervous system and your attention are aligned, they're in the same place. In more sciencey terms, it's when your thinking brain, that prefrontal cortex, the CEO decision maker in you, stays online, while the survival brain or your emotional center, your power source, stays regulated. CEO and emotional instinctual self are in communication. Those two are a power couple. Because when they're talking, information is moving between our systems. That's presence. A regulated physiology that helps you think clearly and choose how you want to respond. So how do we even know when we're present? I think the body does an amazing job of telling us. We know we're regulated through our heart rate, our breathing, our muscle tension, when they're quietly signaling to us that we're safe. But there's one tricky part in this system. The system doesn't always know the difference between real danger, bear chasing us, or normal discomfort, normal fear. Like before a tough conversation, or if you're putting yourself out there, you may feel jittery. That's not weakness or bad fear. That's just biology, our wiring. We're safe. We just might be stretching. We might be growing. We might be doing something important, but uncomfortable. Presence means also that you are in the now. So I'm not worried 10 steps ahead thinking about what everyone's going to think about what I'm saying here. I'm in the room. I'm able to read the room, respond to what's in front of me now. Presence also feels calm, but it's a powerful calm. It's not about over control. It's about inner coherence. It's also not a personality trait. It's a physiological state, one that can be trained, just like going to the gym and strengthening your muscle. So some people might say, well, why train it? I'm doing fine anyways. I think because it feels so darn good and it's really smart. When you're present, you're more big picture thinking, perspective expansion becomes more natural. You hear better, conversations become richer and more nuanced. You decide with more wisdom. That CEO brain is leading. Presence is also a social power tool. When you're grounded, other people can feel it. Calm is contagious. People's nervous systems can read yours, and totally outside of conscious awareness, try to match it. That's really good leadership. Not just managing the outcome, but regulating the emotional temperature within myself and around me. So here's some science. When life gets chaotic, the nervous system doesn't always know that it's 2025. Sometimes it still thinks that it's protecting you from tigers and poisonous berries all around us. And uncertainty can feel like a bunch of tigers and poisonous berries all around us. That's why our heart races before a presentation, or our mind might go blank in a meeting all of a sudden. It's not weakness or bad fear, actual danger. It's just biology doing its thing, but it's using an outdated software map. So here's a little model called the grounding triangle. How do we bring the new brainy executive system back online when we need it? Breath, body, boundary. Breath. Your breath is like a remote control. Slow, steady, belly breathing cues safety, even when you feel discomfort. Body. Ground through this thing called gravity. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your behind in the chair. The pull of yourself, your body, your being to the center of this earth. Let your body drop into that support. Gravity is always here, holding us. Boundary. Orient yourself to the now. Notice 5 things, name them. Touch 4 things, feel them. Name 3 things that you can hear. This exercise is about bringing your attention back into the room, into the present. This triangle helps you shift from a hypothetical worry future or emotional past and back into the now. The only place where we can actually get the information that we need to make good decisions and good choices. Here's another tool, the 10-second reset. A lot of people tell me, Tatjana, I don't have time to go to the meditation now 5 times a week, an hour every single day. That's amazing. But grounding doesn't have to be so elaborate. It can be a 10-second reset. Like before speaking or acting, pause. Try this. Part your lips, inhale slightly to a count of 10 and exhale slowly to a count of 10. That's your physiological reset. Your body's way of saying, I'm safe. I can lead from here. Note, thank you, Gargi, my incredible meditation and yoga teacher. So, aim for presence before action. We're never perfect at it. It's not about perfection because we're human. But why not aim for higher for yourself? Remember, a calm, grounded physiology equals trust and credibility. Your state influences everyone around you. Your nervous system is always broadcasting through tone, pace, and micro expression. So if you're grounded, your team, your friends, your children, your partner will borrow some of that calm. When you're chaotic, they borrow that too. So when the world speeds up, the most radical act we can do is not to move faster, it's to pause, to slow down. Because in a speedy world, pause is power. So try this week. Before a key interaction, a meeting, a conversation, or even replying to an email, take 10 seconds. Breathe. Feel your feet on the ground. Orient. Notice what changes. When you steady yourself, you lead your team, your family, your life from a position of real power. So, I'm Dr. Tatjana. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you next time.